Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa lah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. And welcome to this week's Friday Naseeha from ProductiveMuslim.com. Today's episode, Renewing Your Productivity. Anyone who has treaded on the productivity paths know that some days your productivity is going up and some days it goes down. And the big question that I get asked every single day is how to keep your productivity consistent. And I'll be honest with you, I don't have the answer. And the reason why I don't have the answer is because productivity is, it has to do with a lot of factors, emotional factors, social factors, how you're feeling that day, your level of iman that day. There's all these variables that that have an effect on how productive or not productive you are. But however, even though it's hard to keep it consistent, even though it's very difficult to manage it and manage the different external factors that can make it go up and down. But the thing is we can do is that we can at least renew our productivity. We can restart productivity. Whenever we feel ourselves hitting a low level of productivity, whenever we feel that we are not achieving the productivity level we're hoping to achieve, we can always almost jumpstart it again using these three main areas. The first one is renewing our iman. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ once told the Sahaba, he said, "Jaddidu imanakum," which means renew your iman. So the Sahaba asked him, how do you renew iman? He said, "Qulu la ilaha illallah." Keep saying la ilaha illallah. So imagine iman, faith, and we all know that iman goes up and down. So imagine if iman and faith goes up and down. Prophet Muhammad gave us the prescription so that we can renew it. Now when we renew our iman, we renew our sense of purpose. We renew why we need to be here, and we shake off the laziness, and we shake off this when we sit down and have nothing to do and we just not feeling ourselves. So renewing your iman by constantly saying la ilaha illallah, that is what will renew and restart your productivity. So that's one aspect. Second aspect, renew your intention. So you're working on something and really it's bogging you down. You can't be bothered to do it. It's overwhelming. It's a huge project, and you don't feel the energy anymore to continue. Again, renew your intention for it. Say to yourself, okay, why am I doing this? What's the purpose? What's my intention? What is the reward I'm looking in akhirah for this? How do I want to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with this deed? Why am I doing this? Who am I doing this for? And by renewing your intention, you immediately add energy to yourself, add productivity to yourself, because now your sense of purpose and your sense of direction is very clear, and you become someone who is renewed and your productivity restarts. The third thing is renew your energy. So this is a bit more practical. So the first one, you renew your iman, renew intention, the actions of the heart. Renewing your energy is how can you get yourself into that physical state of you being active and productive instead of feeling lazy. Simple things. For example, sitting up straight. For example, going to the gym, having a healthy meal. For example, talking to friends and people who really inspire you to become productive. So really taking practical things. Everyone has different triggers. I cannot say which would work for you and which wouldn't. So each one of us will have their own trigger. So what would trigger your energy levels to go up? Maybe it could be a favorite meal you have, or it could be a favorite activity. Maybe cycling in the park. Maybe just taking a refreshing walk in your neighborhood. Or maybe it could be sitting down and reading some books which you haven't read for a long time. So what would renew your energy? Maybe it's traveling. So all these factors you need to consider to be able to keep your productivity active and to restart your productivity. So three main areas to renew and restart your productivity. Number one, renew your iman by saying la ilaha illallah. Renew your intention by remembering the purpose why you behind any task you want to do, and renew your energy by finding out the triggers that really inspire you to become productive. Now, before I end, I'd like to remind you of our webinar this Sunday, inshallah, at 8:30 GMT. We're having a webinar about Salah. They're called the No Excuses campaign, and the message will be focused on Muslim students. However, it will be beneficial for anyone who really has been trying hard to keep up to their Salah and consistently pray on time. So this will be a very, very packed webinar with lots of knowledge and lots of practical tips. So I hope to see you there, inshallah. If you visit ProductiveMuslim.com, you'll find out how you can register, also see a promotional video for it. And that's all for today. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.